Gravity-fed irrigation systems. Let's talk about how we get water down at our sink and other places with our gravity-feed irrigation system. So today I'm going to start talking about these big tanks that I have at the top of our hill, which a hill on your property is important for gravity-feed irrigation systems. Without a hill, I don't think you can do it. So anyway, if you can see our property, where we live is all the way down there and we're all the way up here, so we have at least 100, maybe 150 feet of grade to go down, which is excellent for our water pressure, and we love that. So we start with getting some of these tanks. These are IBC tanks, IBC totes I think they're called actually, and they use them for different things like maple syrup or carrying vegetable oils or inks and all different kinds of stuff. But make sure you get food grade bins because there's different qualities. So we want the food grade plastic. And then I like to wrap my bins up in this plastic. This is actually a silage tarp. The other side is black. This side is white. Farmers use it to do weed control. And I also use it for my bin because I like the white side facing out so it reflects the sunlight away from the bin so that our water doesn't get really hot in the summertime. And then let me show you the other side where we hook it up to flow all the way down to our sink. So I'm just going to disassemble this to show you how easy it is to create this. So this is called the gator lock. The IBC totes are 2 inches in diameter. So basically we're trying to go from 2 inches down to 3/4 inch, which is a normal hose line. But this is actually irrigation piping that we would use for a well. So I basically just found some reducers to get it from 2 inch all the way down to 3/4 inch. Straight piped it right in there, and then this is just so simple. If you could, I don't know if you could see it from there, but if you can see, you simply just put this in and close the clamps, just like that, and then you could turn this, and our water will start flowing downhill. So you notice we actually have 2 tanks here. This tank is sort of off right now because I filled it up early spring thinking that we could use it, and it is now a solid block of ice because we had a really cold snap. But this tank would be used for our irrigation for our vegetable garden. If you can see those black tubes in there, I hooked up drip tape irrigation so that we could automatically water our vegetable garden when it's not raining out. So take a walk with me. We're gonna go down the hill. I wanna show you the sink. I wanna show you the water pressure. And as we walk, I wanna talk about the good things and the bad things. So let's do it. Be careful as we go down the slope through our permaculture orchard and so we have all sorts of nuts and fruits and berries and unique native stuff that I can't wait to show you in a different video.
What about the well?
Oh, yes, Mary just reminded me the well. So yeah, how do we get water into these tanks? That's really important. Over there, you see it tarped up. It's a generator that we tarp up so it doesn't get rained on. And our well is right there. And I actually, I wired in the well so that I could plug it directly into my generator. And then I fire up the generator, and that's what powers our well. And the good thing about that is that I don't use a lot of energy. I don't have, the well pump takes a lot of energy to get started up and to pump, but I'm only using it for maybe 30 minutes to fill up a tank, 275 gallons of water. And I do that maybe once every 2 months. So the gas that we use in the generator is very minimum. And I think I could have a generator tank, full tank, last me an entire season. And it's, what is it, 25, 30 bucks or something to fill it up to pump water up to my tanks. So let's walk down to the sink and I'll show you some water pressure. So the good things about the gravity feed irrigation system is that it's minimal electricity. The only electricity I'm using is the generator with the gasoline to get the well pump fired up, and it's a very short amount of time. But the rest of the season, gravity is what's sending our water down, and we don't have to use any electricity at all. So that's really helpful for an off-grid situation. The biggest downside is it's seasonal because it freezes in the wintertime, and so we have to do something different in the wintertime to get our water. So we don't really have an actual running sink, but gratefully on this property we do have this beautiful stream where we could boil water for cooking, and we do have access to a local spring in the winter where we go and get spring water. So we do have access to really high quality drinking water, and then we could bathe and stuff with the stream water in the winter. So so yeah, it's really a spring, summer, and fall seasonal irrigation system. And here we are. We're at our sink. This is just a metal outdoor sink I got from Lee Valley. It's a gardening supply website. They have really cool stuff. Check it out. LeeValley.com, I believe, is their website. But this is our sink. It's the pipe that goes under the ground, comes up through here. I have to do some reducing to get it down a 1/2 inch from 3/4 inch, and then we turn it on, and that's our water pressure. We do our dishes here. We brush our teeth here. We fill up our drinking water from here, and there you go. No electricity. It's amazing. We love it. So I think that's it.